Today is September 7th. It's the 251st day of the year, and this is the On This Day podcast. On this day in 1896, German surgeon Ludwig Renn knows he doesn't have the luxury of time. His patient needs immediate treatment to save his life. 22-year-old Wilhelm Justus has sustained a 1.5 centimeter stab wound to the right ventricle of his heart. Heart injuries are always fatal. Others have previously attempted to repair the pericardium, the sac around the heart, as well as the heart itself over the past 86 years, but none have been successful. Dr. Renn performs the operation. He removes the patient's fifth left rib and clears the chest cavity of blood. Renn sees continuous bleeding from a hole in the pericardium. The heart is exposed. He sees the 1.5 centimeter wound in the right ventricle. Renn controls the bleeding with finger pressure. He makes the decision to suture the wound. After the third suture, the bleeding is controlled. Time will tell if his efforts have been successful. The patient, Wilhelm Justus, rests in post-op. During his lengthy hospitalization, he experiences pneumothorax, or a collapsed lung. His body also battles chronic infection. But Justus survives. Dr. Ludwig Renn has become the first person to perform heart surgery with a successful outcome on this day in 1896. Renn addresses the German Society of Surgery on cardiorrhaphy. It's the surgical operation of suturing the heart muscle. He says, quote, "The feasibility of cardiorrhaphy no longer remains in doubt. I trust that this case will not remain a curiosity, but rather the field of cardiac surgery will be further investigated. Many lives can be saved that were previously lost." The first successful heart surgery performed on this day in 1896 by Dr. Ludwig Renn. On this day in 1978, Todor Zhivkov's wish finally comes true on his 67th birthday. The communist head of the People's Republic of Bulgaria learns the third assassination attempt on dissident writer Georgi Markov has been successful. Georgi Markov, a novelist and playwright, defects from Bulgaria 9 years earlier in 1969. His rancorous criticism of the Bulgarian government grows from sarcastic to including, according to his wife, smearing mud on the people in the inner circles. This did not sit well with the regime. After leaving Bulgaria, Markov first ends up in Italy, and then eventually London. He finds work as a broadcaster for the BBC, the US-funded Radio Free Europe, and Germany's Deutsche Welle. Markov is able to use these forums to continue his harsh criticisms of Zhivkov. On this day in 1978, Georgi Markov waits for a bus on a London street when he feels a sharp sting on the back of his thigh. Looking around instinctively, he notices a man picking up an umbrella off the ground. The man rushes across the street and hops into a cab. Markov tells a colleague about the incident when he arrives to work at the BBC. By evening, Markov develops a fever so bad he's admitted into the hospital, and 4 days later, he's dead. As they say, the third time's the charm. Agents of the Bulgarian secret police working with the KGB successfully use an umbrella with a hidden pneumatic mechanism to deliver a poison-filled pellet into their target, Georgi Markov, assassinated on this day in 1978. There are 115 days left in the year. On This Day is produced by me, Dave Schultz. Thank you very much for listening. Today's episode, another one written by Elizabeth Schultz. I'm really digging these. I hope you are too. I'm going to be writing more episodes myself because I enjoy the storytelling aspect of it, not just the hearing myself talk about it part of it, although I do enjoy that too. But I love the approach Elizabeth takes into stories. So I'd say at this point, she's a full-fledged member of the team. Born on this day in 1951, singer-songwriter with the Pretenders, Chrissie Hynde. I think we're all mostly in the middle of the road, aren't we? So if you're still listening, there's a third way. Talk to you tomorrow.
Middle of the road, it's trying to find me. I'm standing in the middle.